Ladies and gentlemen, it is finally here. It's the WDCS. It's the Cutthroats versus the Cats.
Manager here with us. What is your prediction on the WDCS?
Probably throw some balls and then smack them with the bat and get some points unless they get out.
Who do you think will win?
I think it's a pretty 50-50 chance. I mean, I really don't know because I've never seen either one of them play for this entire year. So I'm just.
You saw Keegan play.
I guess. But still. Yeah.
Mills, in his third ever WDCS, he's somehow back after beating the lefties. What's your approach for today?
Play cool. Not get too worked up about anything. It's just a game.
Just a game. Okay. Nance, the 1 seed dominant this year. Won Gold Glove, actually. I don't know if I sent you that or not. Gold Glover for 2024. How do you feel about this game one and your first playoff appearance of this season?
I'm feeling decent. I'm gonna win, so.
Whoa! And everybody wants to know, except I already know, what's the situation on the knee?
Not great.
We already knew this, guys. We already knew.
I'll probably, I don't know. I'm not supposed to be running. We'll see what I do.
Comments are no longer, I don't know.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are here. It's the WDCS, and I don't even know how to address this series. You have the 7-2 dominant Cats, 1 seed of the entire playoffs, against a guy who wasn't even supposed to be in here, and then in one of the greatest upsets in PWL history, dominates the lefties in the wild card game. And Fisher Mills has been looking amazing, especially after not playing in, 4 months? His last game was in April. And so now he faces off against the man he's faced off 3 years in a row now, which is something that's crazy. He faced off against the Fishers and Cats, then it was the Cutthroats, and both time he's been swept. So that is a thing to look at today. A win by the Cutthroats would be monumental, as we have batting practice, but it would be monumental in the aspect of this series. Not only that, but Fisher Mills has never won a WDCS game. He's played in it 3 times now and still hasn't won a single one. And then the last line of stats that we have here today is the fact that not a single home team has won yet in this postseason. The Cutthroats beat the lefties in the wild card game, the Archers beat the Bandits, and then the Archers in game 1 against the Cubnals in the Eastern Divisional round won game 1 in a surprising game, and then the Cubnals, as the away team, game 2 dominated. So we'll have to see if Fisher Mills can keep that streak for the entire league in postseason. It would be monumental. Fisher Mills also homerless since that April game against the Cubnals. So here we go. The first pitch of the WDCS is now. The iconic series continues. Game 1 starts off with a ball. So runner on first, and Keegan Nance is struggling with his pitches. The 1-0 count to Mills after the leadoff walk, and that is the 6th straight ball that Keegan Nance has delivered off the mound. The 2-0 count is outside, and again, Fisher Mills made great ABs against the lefties. Still hasn't homered, though. Here we go. Steps in. Runner on first. Blasted deep! No! It's gone! What a way to start it off! Fisher Mills with a bang! You've got to be kidding me! Fisher Mills with a bomb! And it's 2-0, his first homer since April. Where has this man come from? 37 getting it done, and he leads the game. It's 2-0.
you talking about? Oh, no.
What a start to this game.
Oh, no.
Mills is dominating at the plate. 4-0, bases loaded. 1 out on Mills, the pitch. Pop sky high and foul. Reese will make the catch out of view of the camera, but an insane grab from Reese to get the second out of this inning. It's still 4-0, bases loaded, but a much needed second out by Keegan, who is struggling off the mound. And so the 3-1 count to Fisher. 5-0, bases loaded. And he missed low. Fisher Mills has put up a 6th spot here in the first. Who saw this coming? Mills has came to play.
I was getting them close.
So here we go. Runner on first. No outs for Keegan, the pitch. Pop sky. Reese makes an easy play on that ball, a routine fly ball. And so there's the first out of the bottom of the first. So the 0-2 count on Keegan. First and second, the pitch. That's popped. Reese, foul, makes another great play. He made another great play in foul territory for the second out, and the MVP is showing out here. This one we did see, but another great play. Not as good as the first one, we're almost diving into the sage. But still an amazing play for the second out for Reese, who seems to be everywhere out in the field today. So here we go. Fisher's in a jam. 6-2. Bases loaded. 2 outs. A homer here ties it. The pitch. He's hit well. Reese bobbles it off his shoulder. It falls. He falls. And that'll be a base hit for Keegan, and it'll be 6-3. Keegan was in the way, but that was Reese bobbled with that ball for a while. I don't know if it was fully gone, but it lands in fair, and that is just a base hit. So he at least saves at least 1 run, but that was almost a really good catch. Can't quite see it because Keegan's in the way, but the ball like bobbled up on his shoulder right there and kind of just falls below, and he isn't able to catch it. And so that's a base hit. 6-3. Keegan's climbing back. Bases still loaded. So the 1-2 count on Keegan. 2 outs. Bases loaded. 6-5. A double gives him the lead here in the first. But blows it by him for strike 3. And Fisher Mills keeps the lead headed into the second inning. It's 6-5. Cutthroats still lead. So another foul ball. And it'll be the 8th pitch of the at-bat. Runner on first base for Fisher Mills. Wow. Still a 1-2 count as he has fought off the last 5 pitches from Keegan Nance. Here we go, the pitch. Blasted! And gone! It just barely gets out! And Mills has his second of the game! His second of the game! You've got to be kidding me! Where has this man come from? It's 8-5. What a swing! His second bomb of the game, and Fisher has come to play. So Nance continues to struggle as he just about hits Mills. Bases still loaded. Pitch is smacked the other way. Keegan can't make the play. Reese will keep it from being a double, and that'll bring another run across. It's 11-5 as Fisher continues his dominance at the plate. So Nance still looking for that second out. Runners on first and second base. The pitch. Smacked on the ground. Reese will have zero trouble with that one and get the out at second base. And so there's the second out of the inning. And so bases loaded, 2 outs. The 1-2 count to Fisher. Smacked on the ground again to second. Reese again has no trouble with it, and that'll bring us out of that frame. It's 11-5. Fisher leads by 6. So here goes Keegan trying to start off the second inning well, runner on first, as that's laced the other way, and that'll be a double, and there'll be runners on second and third. And Keegan seeing the ball well, and he's dangerous when he's on at the plate. It's 11-7. He's down by 4 with the bases loaded. Here in the bottom of the second. 2 runs scored already. He can get 4 more. The pitch. It's smoked! Is it fair? It's fair and it's gone! Keegan Nance, the thief, has just tied the game! You've got to be kidding me! The former MVP, and this is why he's the king of the West. He shows up for these moments, and he did there. It's tied. It's the... Wow! Sent this one to the moon! It's tied! Headed into the third inning. We're headed into the third. It's 11-11. So the pressure's on. We go into the third in a tie game, and we'll see if Fisher has any more comeback magic, or will the Cats walk this one off. As the camera angle's messed up, the pitch laced off of Keegan's hand, and that'll be a base hit, and the bases are loaded. Mills has the bases loaded. Mills pops it up. Nance makes the play, and there's 1 out with the bases loaded. Still tied, and a huge out for Keegan. So here it is, 12-11, bases loaded. Popped! Reese makes a great play in the outfield, who's been solid on defense out there today. And there's 2 outs here in the third. Another good play by the MVP, 2-time MVP.
Drop that, Reese. Drop that.
And there's the second out of this inning, with Mills only leading by 1. So here we go. Keegan trying to get out of it. Strike 2. Wow. And it's 15-11 after the walks. 1-2 count. Can Keegan get out of this bases loaded jam? Yes, he can! And that's the third out of the inning. And we're headed to the bottom of the third. Mills is only up by 4. Oh my goodness, here in game 1. So here we go. 3 outs and Fisher will win game 1. But don't count Keegan out yet. He's only down by 4 as we head into the bottom of the third. So here we go. 2-2. Runner on first base to Keegan Nance.
Oh, right. I just fouled that one off. Yeah. Full count.
The pitch. Here we go. Got him with strike 3 and a much-needed first out. There's 1 out here in the bottom of the third. Runner on first base. And Fisher is looking good. And so Reese will come talk to Mills. The bases are loaded. Or sorry, no.
If I hit a home run, we're tied.
Here it is. Bases loaded. Tying run up to the plate for Keegan as he stands in lefty. He's been hitting him all to left field though. The pitch. Blasted, no! Yes, it is! It's gone! And we have it tied! A tie game in the third! Keegan Nance drops the hammer, and it's tied! Just like that, strips it from Mills! And now, Keegan Nance is 1 run from walking this off! Keegan Nance! You've got to be kidding me! The left-handed bomb! And it's tied! You've got to be kidding me! It's 15-15! here in the bottom of the third. In game one, Keegan Nance.
Crush. Please? I think that's on.
And it's tied in the third. It's tied.
That's the home run.
And all of a sudden, Fisher Mills is in a situation. One run and Keegan walks it off. Mills needs 2 outs to send it into extras and keep his hopes alive for a game 1 victory. Here we go. First and second. A double walks it off. 1 out. Fisher desperately looking for the second, as that's high for another ball.
Wow.
2-1 count. Nance has an opportunity to walk it off. The pitch. Hey, didn't do it! Reese makes the catch! A huge 2-out catch! A huge catch to leave the runners stranded. Or not stranded, but at the same base. So there's the second out of the inning. Runners on first and second. He traveled a lot of ground to get to that one.
That's hot. Not even close.
And a huge 2-out grab
So hot.
with runners on first and second.
That's hot. Not even close. Actually, that was pretty close to the line, but still.
So here it is. The 2-2 count. Fouled off. Keegan Nance fouls it off.
Foul.
So the full count pitch is coming up. A walk wins it. Bases loaded, 2 outs. The pitch. And that's the game! Keegan Nance has won game 1 in a very anticlimactic finish. But it's the Cats who remain on top and still have a perfect record in the WDCS as they win game 1 against their former enemy, the Cutthroats. And so we'll see you in game 2. Not a huge surprise, but a drastic win. We'll see you next time, folks, on PWL, as we will wait for game 2 as the Cutthroats are down to their last game of the season.